Hey there, it's Chrissy K. Rollins here again, back with the 21-day money power shift. And we're getting ready to transition into the more tangible action steps and exercises to help to really solidify this money power shift, shifting the power that money seems to take away from you whenever it enters your thought field or your sight field, and shift that power back over to you. But before we get into the actual tangible, actionable doing steps, I have a couple more pieces of mindset to lay down for you. And I want you to remember that even if you have done these exercises before, you've never done them as the evolved being that you are at this point in your life. And you've never done them from the mindset that you've developed over the past few days on this 21-day journey so far. And you are not repeating the past. You are creating something new, a new experience of yourself in relationship to money. And you are doing this to begin a new relationship with money, and more accurately, a new relationship with yourself in relation to money. How you feel about it, what you think about it, how you see it, how you see yourself in regards to it, how you use it, how you honor it. And you do this journey not to get on the other side. You do this to connect to the aspect of yourself that you are currently disconnected from. And that part of you is the divine, decorated as money. It is you. You don't even want money. You want you. The craving, the desire that you have to accumulate and attract money in your life, that is your desire to reconnect to this part of you. I'm getting chills just saying that. So as you move into these exercises, as you go into these daily exercises, remember, don't go into them, or invite you to not go into them doing in order to get. You are doing this to transform your experience of you. You are doing this to be like how you have never been before. So lean on the daily what ifs and move into these daily exercises as if your destiny is guaranteed. And now your only focus, the only thing that you actually have to do, the only thing that is your responsibility, the only step that there is to do is to love yourself throughout whatever you do, or that whatever you do not do as the days unfold. This is an opportunity to love yourself regardless if you do or you do not do the exercises. And it's an opportunity to continue to recommit to your own peace, to allow yourself to receive your own peace. Giving to yourself is where the receiving journey begins. And remember, that's what this is. You're learning how to receive. You're not learning how to get money. You don't have to do anything to get money. You just have to learn how to receive. And receiving always begins with giving to yourself. So allow yourself to receive. Build your practice of receiving. Make your life a living, ongoing practice of receiving. And when you feel like you're not receiving out here, it's just your cue to get back to receiving in here. Remember, this is about learning how to receive. So begin to receive from yourself regularly. And the last thing that I really want to touch on for today's mindset is the fact that there's this misnomer, especially here in the Western world, in the Western culture, that enlightenment is this one and done thing. Like once you have money enlightenment, you're just bam, you're just going to have that happening. It is not a one and done thing. None of this life experiences. Everything repeats itself. Every day, every week, I have to water the plants in my house. I have to feed my body. I have to, blink my eyes. My heart has to pump. It's not happening once. It's happening over and over and over and over again. So take the pressure off of yourself to get everything right all the time and focus instead on measuring your rightness by how much you're loving yourself. Every time that you find yourself misstepping, every time that you find yourself falling back into old mindset, every time you find yourself falling out of the habit of doing these exercises daily or regularly, every time that you find yourself doing it in order to get or thinking in that sign, along those lines, you just commit to recommitting and you shift your consciousness back to making the conscious choice to return to self-love over and over again. You have arrived. So move forward as if this is a truth in your life. Money is a representation of your self-love. So allow your actions to be a demonstration of self-love. And this is about you having a different experience of you. So love yourself through each doing and each non-doing as you move forward through this journey and beyond this journey. And before I close out today's video, let me tell you what today's what if is. So today's what if is, what if every time I recommit to my peace and happiness, I become richer? I love that way of thinking about money and about richness and wealth and my ability to attract. And the last thing I wanted to share with you is this beautiful repeat after me that one of my spiritual gurus, this is the way that he teaches his lessons, is he makes up these wonderful repeat after me exercises. And it's so empowering when you can say it for yourself. So I invite you to right now with me, say out loud, repeat after me, like never before, that I am now. Go into these exercises like never before because you are not who you were before. Download the guide, do some self-reflection about what you brought to the table last time you took on journeys like this. Go ahead and identify for yourself how this time is going to be different. And remember, like never before, that I am now. Jump over to the Facebook group. I want to hear how this lesson's hitting you. And you guys get geared up because we're getting ready to dive into some action steps in just a day or two. Have a great day.